MG and she probably killed somebody. She killed somebody. Now look, bro. Today it's gonna be a long video. It's 50 minutes, and y'all know I love the yapping pause. So go ahead, grab your popcorn, your snacks, and all type of things. But look. This. Look. Y'all didn't know I knew how to do this, right? No, do I want to be right here? I'm too big right there, ain't it? Let me do it right here. All right, y'all see the socials at the bottom? Make sure you follow the Instagram, the TikTok, and the things. We're learning together. Remember, I didn't have this at the last video. We learned together. So, I'm gonna start posting reels on TikTok and Instagram. Y'all find me, follow all that. I'm gonna start clip farming and shit. Cause niggas be clip farming. I'm finna start clip farming. Why? Nigga, I'm finna start clip farming. Now look. Hold on. This is what we finna do. Now, ooh, boom. Y'all see? Okay. Now it's one of them scary videos. It's early. It's morning time, but I want it to be a little bit, tight shit. All right, let's go.
On the night of October 5th, 2022, 20-month-old Quentin Simon mysteriously vanished from his home just outside of Savannah, Georgia.
She crazy, but she killed her own baby.
However, as the investigation unfolded, chilling secrets unraveled a deeply buried and horrifying truth.
I know you know what happened. I know you know where I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. You're gonna have to talk about what happened. I'm telling you where he's at and where you took when. I didn't take you anywhere. Okay? I didn't take you anywhere.
At around 9 a.m. on October 5th, 2022, 20-year-old Leilani Simon woke up and discovered her.
Hey, y'all be careful, cause this fine shit crazy. She just killed her own kid. Fine shit crazy.
20-month-old toddler, Quentin Simon, was missing from his playpen. Leilani was a mother to 3 children, 2 of whom were still asleep in their beds, but there was no sign of Quentin. Panicked, Leilani called and passed the news to her live-in fiancé Daniel Youngkin, aka Danny. Danny immediately rushed home from his workplace, and minutes later, the couple called emergency services. Chatham County officers were dispatched to the scene at 535 Buckhalter Road, where they met Leilani Simon.
What was your son last wearing?
He was wearing Sesame Street, like the jolly shirt. I'm ready to black shorts.
She doing all this crying, and she the one that did this, bro. This shit
Leilani
is
told the
crazy.
officers that the front door of the house was wide open as she woke up, and Quentin was missing.
So you telling me somebody just came in the house and stole the baby for no reason? Somebody just walked in the house and stole a child for no reason. Why would they just kill the baby and not everybody else? They just took the baby. She putting her kids through all this trauma.
Officers promptly relayed the details to local
Well,
media
let me stop. I don't
outlets
know
and
if she killed
state
that baby
troopers,
yet.
initiating a search for the missing 20-month-old toddler. Officers noted that there were 3 exit doors in the residence. 2 opened at the back through the living and dining room, and 1 opened at the front, which Leilani claimed to have found open. Leilani's fiancé, Danny, informed officers that he left the house around 5 a.m. for work. He mentioned that, in his hurry, he didn't check on the children before leaving. Since Leilani was planning to stay home that day, he texted their babysitter Michelle not to bother picking the kids up from home. The gravity of the case quickly drew the attention of the FBI, who stepped in to gather all possible details. Fearing this may have been a kidnapping, investigators knew that time was of the essence if they hoped to get Quentin back safely. In order to piece together the last 24 hours of the family's activities, detectives questioned Leilani. She claimed she went to bed around 12 the previous night and woke up shortly after 9 in the morning. Leilani also mentioned that she had undergone wisdom tooth extraction the day before.
Yo, chat. What y'all think, chat? Let me see what that said. She crazy. She crazy. I hit. Wait. Chat. See, y'all niggas weird, bruh. Y'all niggas weird, bruh. Talking about you hit.
Or on October 4th, and following that, she had remained inside the house since then. But things were not entirely how they sounded. By now, the scene had been thoroughly examined by officers, with the pictures of the house, vehicles, and other property being shared throughout the investigative team. While the on-scene detectives continued gathering information about Quentin's last known activities, a lead came through from the Chatham County Police Office. One of the investigators working from the office had been reviewing the flock camera system installed at the major intersections to spot license plates. The officer ran the vehicle numbers associated with the names of Leilani and Daniel through the database. This action turned out to be pivotal to the case, as Leilani's Dodge Charger was seen on the move in the early hours of the same day, which directly contradicted her story of being at home all night. This surprising discovery was immediately shared with the on-scene detectives who confronted Leilani.
Did y'all go anywhere last night or yesterday with Big that maybe he could have followed you or something like that? Y'all didn't go anywhere? No, just maybe you yourself.
Yeah, I know. I got my tooth pulled yesterday, so you maybe I went to go to the Oregon. That was it.
2 o'clock yesterday afternoon?
No, like morning wise, because I couldn't go to sleep.
Okay, so where'd you go?
Right up the road right here, that Chevron. I met my friend that I used to work with. She had Oreo because they didn't have any answer for me.
She should know she was caught after this.
So when did you get home?
Was it even 2? I was home at 1:25.
At 1:25?
So I was gone for literally 12 minutes.
And you went where?
Right up the road to next to that Chevron.
Oh, the 40 over here on right here on
Right up the road, because I used to work at Bojangles, so I had a girl named Misty that
I gotta borrow her for the K9. Okay, give me just a second. Yeah.
I had there's a girl named Misty that I used to work with who had dental problems as well, so I got in contact with her.
She got another kid too. So why she kill that why she kill that baby? And she got a whole nother baby. Man.
I called several kids and they didn't have any.
Okay, did you notice anybody following you or anything?
I don't know.
Did you go back out at all anytime with the car?
When I did get back, there was a car, which is why that lady mentioned it, whatever. I was thinking that maybe the car was for people across the street, but it was another little gray car sitting in front of the house.
Okay.
So I was thinking it was for across the street with the neighbors. So I don't know.
So you said you got home about 1:30?
Yes, it's 1:25 a.m. is the exact time that I got home. I was gone for a total of 12 minutes.
Okay, all right. Nobody followed me, right?
No.
Leilani's car was spotted on surveillance footage around 1 a.m. When questioned, Leilani explained that unbearable pain from her recent tooth extraction had forced her to leave the house to get Oragel from one of her ex-colleagues named Misty, who lived nearby. The 2 lead detectives on the scene decided to delve deeper, taking Leilani aside for a more detailed account of her movements on the previous night. Leilani recalled the events of the previous day when she had gotten her wisdom tooth pulled.
My mouth was really bothering me about almost 1 in the morning. I called Circle K to see if they had Oragel. No. So I got in contact with another one of my friends named Misty that I used to work with. He has a lot of mouth problems, and asked her if she had any Oragel. I met her up there at the Chevron. They ended up calling her and got back.
But she gotta make sure her story lined up though.
I got it for my like 360. I can show y'all right around everything that's on the left once I get back. Got home, had my mouth, checked on all the kids again, they were all good.
What time was that?
It was 1:25. I looked at my app when they asked me to. Then I got home. And I was on 12 minutes. Literally what it showed.
As Leilani went through the timeline leading up to the incident, detectives learned that the house Leilani and Danny were staying in actually belonged to Leilani's mother, Billy Joe Howell, who was out of town at the time.
She looked like a criminal. No, my bad, Gigi. You just look like a criminal, Gigi. You look like El Chapo daughter.
They discovered that Howell had recently filed for full custody of Quentin and Leilani's eldest son, Zane, due to the couple's financial instability, along with other issues.
You have full custody.
Other issues. That niggas be fighting and abusing them kids, gang. They be doing that to them kids, gang. Like, why they do them to their kids, bro? It's not cool.
No, my mother does. I found myself in a very hard situation where my boyfriend at the time left me and I got done with a job and my car broke down with me, so I didn't have transportation. So I voluntarily signed over temporary custody to my mother until I could get up on my feet. I've just now recently got to where at the end of this month we were supposed to be going to put money down in the house. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom all of us. So after that happened, we were going to begin the process of giving me back my custody and legal rights.
And your mom lives with you?
That's her house that we were at.
Detectives also learned that Quentin's biological father was a man named Henry Moss, aka Bubba, with whom Leilani stated she had not spoken for months. Leilani and Bubba had broken up, but 3 months later, Leilani found out she was pregnant with Quentin. While speaking about Bubba, Leilani inadvertently handed...
And she hate that man so much that he killing her kid? Crazy.
...her cell phone over to the detectives, a step that would corner her in the most shocking of ways.
Now is the new one that he recently sent me a friend request thing, so I can see if I try to get in contact with him, but I'm blocked on that. We still have no contacts, no numbers.
Are those still on your phone?
Huh?
Are those messages still on your phone, maybe?
I don't know if it's still on that phone. I have multiple different phones. I'm saying like Facebook.
She broke, but she got multiple phones, shawty. You dumb. When you talk, do you think? When you talk, do you use your brain? Do you use your brain? You lying, and you got, when you lie, bro, when you lie, you got to make sure you got backup hands for your lie, or just tell the truth. Okay. Later.
Do you have your phones here?
There.
Okay. Do you mind if we get the password to your phone so we can look it up?
From that point on, the case began to take some unexpected turns for the detectives,
Dang,
who were
bruh.
in for a complex investigation to unravel the truth.
Man, rip my youngin', man. She done took my youngin' out. Man, why you do him like that? What's wrong with you, Shuddy? You dead wrong.
In Leilani's cell phone, one particular text message stood out to the detectives, in which she texted Danny, "Gonna run to 204, I guess." Around that same time, GPS records showed she took another trip at around 10:30 p.m. on October 4th, something which also remained unmentioned in Leilani's own version of the timeline. This particular trip had taken her 2 miles away to the Chevron gas station, where Leilani frequently went to score drugs from her dealer. With 2 unmentioned trips in the timeline and the involvement of drugs, detectives were increasingly growing more suspicious of her. It was now time for them to sit down with Leilani for a more formal questioning.
Yeah, and I was already heading back by the time that.
So at 10:40, you texted him that you were turning on 204 to meet, right?
Yeah, like I'm turning on 204 now, like I'm about to meet him. That's what I was trying to tell him.
And at that point, you didn't get anything.
No, I just gave him $20. I gave him $20 and I left. It was a fine from a couple days ago.
See, you didn't get a person paying for it an hour after, you know?
I just gave him $20. And even though I didn't want to get a person, like $35. Last time you asked me. I want to say to myself, I don't even look like that. Like, anything, anybody ever worry about anything with me is on me.
She's got that Za. I'm gonna add a little Timmy for the last video and get her some Zaza. Why she lying? Shawty be getting full of them pills. I bet she be at her like this, vibing. She be like young boy, lady. This K2 got me started. I need to be at home full of them drugs. They're stupid ass. Man, hold on. Full of them 30. Perk 30. She be like, full of them perks, nigga.
However, multiple text messages read by detectives on Leilani's phone contradicted her claims of not buying any sort of drugs that night. But Leilani had an answer ready for that query too.
They gave her a McDonald's too. You see this? She got a little McDonald's. I need you to snitch on what you did to your little homie. Your little kid. Why you do little homie like that? You dead wrong, shawty. Just for a Mickey D's, you got you a Big Mac or a large fry. It just you got a little homie up out of there. She dead wrong. See, she already, look at her. She already tweaking. She over there. She already tweaking. Look at her. She doing too much moving. Shawty, you caught. You doing too much moving, Shawty.
As the pressure mounted, Leilani began to act erratically, trying to convince the detectives she did not take Percocet that night.
I told you she'd be taking them perks.
No, I did not take a Percocet.
I didn't take that motherfucking perk. Why you keep trying to throw that perk on me? I take that motherfucking perk. And she be taking them perk. She get taking them perk. She be taking them perk. She be taking them perk. I didn't take no perk. I didn't take no Percocet. I didn't take no Percocet. I didn't take that Percocet. You took that Percocet. Yeah.
Right now, this is right now.
With Leilani's varying claims, detectives pressed forward with the investigation, cross-checking Leilani's whereabouts. The next person they questioned was Leilani's ex-coworker Melissa Bray, aka Misty, from whom she claimed to have obtained Oragel in the early hours of October 5th. Detectives located Melissa's trailer in the mobile home area of Azalea. A brief interview with Melissa shattered Leilani's story. She revealed that she hadn't seen Leilani in months. Moreover, Melissa
I told you, this girl is a bird brain. Why would you bringing other people into your life and you didn't actually talk to this girl? You act like the police dumb, like they're not finna go check and see if you actually talk to her. What is you doing? Like, if you gonna get away with something, nigga, you gotta be better than this.
named Missy, not Misty.
I was rooting for you too.
Denied having met Leilani in the early morning hours of October 5th. Detectives knew they needed to confront Leilani once and for all, but before doing so, they turned their attention to CCTVs around the Chevron gas station and Azalea. The footage, when extracted from the security department, silently began to shape the course of Quentin's abduction case into something far more disturbing. On October 8th, 3 days after Quentin's disappearance, Leilani was once again called for an interrogation. However, this time, the unsettling truth would finally begin to surface, and disturbing secrets would come to light.
So your mom was free. That's stressful, right? You had your wisdom teeth taken out. You're hurting in pain, right? You still got to cook dinner for the kids. My understanding, you and Daddy aren't getting along at night either, right? And sometimes people just get frustrated, right? And we do rash things, right? And things happen that we...
Nigga, that's not a rash thing. That's a what they call them people that a psycho. She a psycho. She crazy. She crazy. How you gonna kill your own baby just because you gotta make dinner and cook and clean and feed and you and your boyfriend not mad? Don't mean you take it out on the baby. One less is not gonna make another for two.
Right. And then
You got two still. But she knew she couldn't knock out them grown kids. It was like, oh.
I know you know what happened.
I know you know what happened. You was taking them perk 30s, and after you took those perk 30s, you started tweaking out, started tweaking. Shawty started tweaking out. She started tweaking. I want to kill my baby. I want to kill my baby. I want to kill that kid. I'm tweaking. Crazy. Crazy. It's sad, bro. Hey, all the little babies out there, y'all stay safe from crazy people out there, bro.
Right? Where you've been, right? And there's inconsistencies who you talk to, right? Okay. Alright, so who know you to go to the Chevron station?
Yeah, that was on the last 360 shows where I pulled it around.
No, you didn't. But we know where you went.
It shows where I pulled it
We know where you went because we have video screens.
Yes, I just get that.
And it's not where the Chevron is.
It is. The Chevron is right next to it.
The detective tried to ease Leilani into opening up and coming clean. After all, the detectives had already seen the CCTV footage. At the odd hour of 1:10 a.m. on October 5th, Leilani's Dodge Journey was seen going from 535 Buckhalter Road toward the Azalea Mobile Home Plaza. The area was equipped with multiple CCTV cameras spaced out at regular intervals, allowing detectives to trace the vehicle's movements. They discovered that Leilani entered the Azalea complex and drove around in a loop. At around 1:16 a.m., Leilani's car was observed pulling up to a particular area. The car remained stationary for more than 2 minutes with its headlights on. What alarmed the detectives at this point was that the car had stopped near a dumpster. After 2 minutes at the dumpster, Leilani's car headed towards the one-way exit road retraced its path and headed back toward 535 Buckhalter Road.
So first she killed my boy, then threw my dude in a dumpster, and then she gonna call the police to tell the people she threw the baby in a dumpster, cause she ain't got no brain cells not to hide it or come up with a better story than capping on her co-worker that she hasn't seen in months, and she knew detectives gonna see that she hadn't seen him in months.
The suspicions surrounding Leilani deepened.
Bro, I promise you, bro, if you gonna be a killer, bro, at least be smart, nigga. You can't be no dummy.
Increasingly evident that her trip was not about meeting anyone or searching for Oragel. The key questions lingered. Why had she driven to this area, and why had she stopped at the dumpster? The mystery needed to be unraveled, and detectives knew it was time to confront Leilani directly.
Stop. You've gone off this story for a while now. And I know it's not true. It is. Leilani, that's not the way we're not going to make any progress unless this is true. We know through video surveillance you were not at that Chevron, but we do know where you were at.
I pulled into the Azalea and I saw when I got moved to the direction. I pulled around and I told them that it was right next to Chevron.
Leilani's story shifted once again. In her first interview, she had claimed that she met Misty at the Chevron gas station, and even included this in her written statement. However, when the detective disclosed the presence of CCTV cameras near the Chevron, Leilani quickly modified her story and now claimed that she met Misty at an unspecified location next to Chevron.
Pulled in, got the Oragel, turned around, and went back home.
And how did you turn around?
I pulled straight around the neighborhood.
What neighborhood?
The one right next to Chevron. It's Azalea. Right next to it.
Azalea? And what kind of neighborhood is that?
It's a trailer park.
It's a trailer park?
Yes.
Okay. And when you were in the trailer park, you pulled right back out?
Yes. I pulled it in and I pulled it out.
So why does video surveillance show you stopping
Stopping to get the Oragel.
within the trailer park?
Getting the Oragel.
Get no more jail.
You're not near the Chevron.
No, because she lives in the Chevron.
She lives in the Chevron.
I gave her as much information.
Well, let's talk about that, okay? Because Misty had talked to you.
Yeah, she has.
She hasn't talked to you in quite some time.
Yeah, she
Yes,
has.
she did not have a conversation with you about the origin.
Yes.
So in your mind, you've looked at all these timestamps and plausibly you go with the story that is You haven't been completely honest about where you were at and why you were there.
I was 100% honest about where I was at. I showed him like 360. I told him I even gave him the Oreo that she gave me.
Right, and that didn't happen. We've already interviewed this.
I got the Oreo. That did happen. She got that longer inside her mouth. That's the reason why I asked her for it.
You have to stop saying this. It did not happen.
Yes, it did.
Right?
She must have happened, bruh. Them perk 30 be out there tweaking. Perk 30 be out there tweaking. She definitely, she might have seen it happen in her head. Perk 30 be out there tweaking. Real talk. Let me have them tweak that.
You're gonna have to talk about what happened.
At this point, the detective was ready to hone in on a critical detail.
And where you took Quentin.
I didn't take him anywhere.
Okay?
I didn't take him anywhere. He was at my house. He was in that bed. I was just here at the safety part of the bed.
Look at her tweaking. She started tweaking. She tweaking. She over here like, I didn't take Quentin anywhere. I didn't take Quentin anywhere. You do my dude in a dumpster with the raccoons. With the raccoons. You did my man with the raccoons. Nigga, he on there like this. The raccoon's like, you threw the my man's in there with the raccoons. The raccoons, man.
You know, I sit there possibly made myself on his mind. I came back in after I smoked a cigarette and I may not have shut that door all the way. And then someone thinking may have gone somewhere. It's the only thing I've been questioning myself about. I was sleeping and drugs in my system. I couldn't even feel my mouth. So I don't know if I locked that door and pushed it all the way in and it was open when I got up. And I'm sticking to everything that I'm saying because I'm telling the truth.
I'm sticking to this.
That's what they say. But
Sticking to it.
Danny said that when he left that the door that they said was open from 2:30 to 5:24 was shut when he left. I think my system is messed up. And that's what I told him because I door was open when I got up in my bed and I bed.
The messed up system Leilani just mentioned was actually something called American District Telegraph, aka ADT security system, which is installed on the house to keep track of when the various doors of a house are opened and closed. This system is typically used to assist in cases of thefts and burglaries. Fortunately, the 535 residence where Quentin disappeared from also had an ADT security system installed, and its records for October 5th lay at the detective's table. The records showed that on the morning of October 5th, after Danny had left the house for work at 5:47 a.m., the front door of the house opened for the first time at 9:22 a.m. This not only contradicted Leilani's earlier claim that the door was...
Shawty, you got security cameras on your crib. You lying about Chevron. You lied about you meet Misty. And you lied about not taking perk 30s. Shawty, your story's not adding up nowhere. Come on, gang. You gotta be a smarter killer than that, gang. You can't lie about you got security cameras at your crib. So you think they not gonna find out what time you left the house, Shawty? Come on, bro.
Was already open before she woke up, but also
No,
exposed
Timmy
another
gone.
shocking detail.
He didn't even get to see like
Leilani
go to
had
middle
called
school
Danny
and
at
shit.
9:14 a.m. to tell him about Quentin, but the front door actually opened at 9:22 a.m., 8 minutes after her first call about Quentin being missing.
Well, the door wasn't open.
Yes, it was.
And look,
Yes, it was. The door was open.
you said like you would never hurt or harm
No.
Quentin.
No, I wouldn't.
And in this circumstance, something happened,
No.
right?
No, I did not. Nothing happened when he was in my care. I did not hurt him. I did not take him anywhere. I went to bed with the baby in the bed and I got up with him gone. Okay?
Okay.
I'm devastated. I'm seeing your reflection.
She tried so hard to convince her. I'm devastated. I'm so devastated. Oh my God. I love it. Oh wow.
Well, you keep telling yourself this story over and over. We're done with that story, right? And you keep trying to convince yourself that the evidence is not pointing to that, right? You try to put a timeline together to cover up
I had just nothing together.
what happened that night, and you're the only one that can tell us what happened.
Despite these mounting contradictions, Leilani remained defiant. Her erratic behavior escalated as she demanded that detectives accept her version of events, further testing their patience and complicating the investigation.
We just want to find Quentin,
Yes,
right?
we do. We all do. I've been asking them, searching everything.
And they have been to show out can help us find him. I 100% believe that. You can help us find him.
He was in the bed of my
Okay, so when you left and you drove through the trailer park and you stopped for a while.
I didn't stop for a while.
What was going through your mind?
Stop for a while.
So you did not talk with Misty.
Yes, I did.
We've already talked about that.
I spoke to him.
And until you start being 100% honest with me, you're going down the same road. Okay? We're not getting anywhere. You said you wanted to be healthy.
I do.
Right?
That's why I've done everything I can, and I don't know where my baby is. Okay, I don't know.
Right. So
I did not hurt him, and I don't know where he's at. He was in that bed when I woke up.
Leilani was directly confronted about Quentin's presence inside her car that night, but adamantly stuck to her story that she had only left the house to get Oragel. Detectives pressed on, determined to uncover the horrific truth they believed she was concealing behind her increasingly fragile facade.
So, what we do know is that when you pulled into the trailer park, you stopped. Right? I can't imagine what was going through your mind at that time, right? Where you were trying to make a decision.
No, I stopped I was gone from the house for a total of 12 minutes. I stopped for 2 minutes. I was getting the orgasm from her,
Right?
pulled around, and there she was.
You didn't see Misty.
Yes, I did.
You stopped for 2 minutes, so in that 2 minutes, you weren't getting Oragel for Misty.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, them 2 minutes she was getting that thing in that dumpster. She was bing, 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 hitting that. She was like, she was off on perks, nigga. She was getting that baby. Who was telling that nigga, get your money. She was beating that baby, then threw that nigga like this in the trash can.
About
Almost over out of
what
there.
you were doing.
No, I was not.
Something that already happened.
No, it was not. That baby was in that bed when I went to bed. Danny seen him when he left to go to work. Okay? So no, he was home. He was in that bed. He was asleep.
Right. And we both
The other
said
perk.
that's not true.
He is true. He was home. He was even Danny. Even he said he seen him before he went to work. So I don't understand how that could not be true, or how I could have done something to him. When something in the morning? That's literally physically impossible when he was seen that morning.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
I don't know how my baby.
So Danny told us that he can't 100% confirm that he actually saw Quentin in the crib.
So he told me that he 100% said he seen him.
He's told us that he cannot say that. Right?
He was in that bed.
And that's different than the first night, right? That you guys talked to the police, because you put that in your statement.
Yeah, so that he told me 100% that he seen him that morning.
He cannot 100% say that he saw Quentin that morning. And so that leaves another hole in your story, right?
No, that's what he told me. That he got a line call and screaming and yelling, "Where's my baby?
I'm telling you
Where's my
right now,
baby?"
that's not the case. Because we know
We know you beat that nigga.
that you know what
Beat that nigga with one motherfucker. You hear me with another motherfucker. Got a nigga body
I
though.
don't know where he is. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know where he would be gone. He was in that bed when I went to sleep, and when I got up, he was gone. I was freaking out, screaming, yelling, crying, calling the ambulance.
Where's my baby? 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 That bird 30. The bird 30.
as many times as you repeat that story, it doesn't make it true.
It is true.
It's not true.
It is.
Right? And you talk about how much you love your
I do. I love them all, but that is true.
and you want to help us find Quentin.
Yes.
And you can do that,
I'm trying.
right?
I'm trying. I'm just trying to get my phone. I'm just trying to get this property because I have been. I do not know where my baby is. And I wish I did because he'd be right here.
Right.
He really would.
While one might expect Leilani to display extreme emotional distress over Quentin's disappearance and the intense questioning, her persistent contradictions and denial only fueled the detective's resolve to press her further.
Nobody thinks you're a moral person.
Because I didn't hurt him. I didn't do anything. I didn't take him anywhere. That baby was at that house all night long. And I know.
But in circumstances, things happen, and we don't mean for them to. Okay? Just
You don't want that.
And as a mother, going through this, like I said, sometimes things happen and we don't mean for them to. It doesn't mean anything was done intentionally. But like I said, you were going through a lot that night. Okay? And it's being isolated and being in that situation, sometimes people panic.
That's my final answer to y'all's question. I did not hurt him. I do not know where he was. The last person that told me that he 100% seen him in that bed when I called him and asked him where Quinn was Danny. That's the last thing I've got to say. Their story has not changed. I gave y'all everything that I could. I've gone through this over and over and over and over and over.
I threw that nigga in a dumpster. I threw that nigga in a dumpster. Dumpster.
It doesn't add up. It really doesn't.
There's a piece of the puzzle missing, but it's not me.
It's you.
It's not.
It's absolutely.
It is not me.
It is absolutely. And you can repeat that over and over and over again. It doesn't make it true.
It's not me. It's not me. I'm not true anything with it.
Leilani clung stubbornly to her version of events.
Hey, bro, look at my little homie, bro. Threw that nigga in a dumpster, bro. She dead wrong for doing my little homie like that, dog. Like, she threw my nigga in the dumpster. She said, yay! Threw that nigga in the dumpster.
Yet on the other hand, there was still no trace of Quentin, despite an exhaustive and focused search. Early indications that Quentin might have been abducted from the house had now been all but ruled out at this point. 7 days later, on October 12, 2022, Chatham County Police announced their devastating conclusion that Quentin was believed to be deceased. They named his mother, Leilani Simon, as the prime suspect, suspecting she had killed him in the dead of night, disposing of his tiny body like a piece of trash. As local officers struggled to extract a confession from Leilani, the FBI took over the interrogation process. Employing a more measured and strategic approach, their efforts began to shift the trajectory of the case.
You did a phenomenal job providing just a tremendous amount of detail that's been helpful for us throughout this entire process.
Pretty soon into the interview, cracks in Leilani's story began to show, as she started backtracking on her earlier claims one by one.
And I didn't want to put my changes up there. That's understandable. I was on purpose. I did. It was better. Yeah, I did. And that's part of what I did do. When I would get back with friend, I just didn't tell the truth about her.
In this unintelligible chunk, Leilani just told the officers that she was on Percocet on the night of October 4th, and that she had actually gone to 204 to meet her dealer to purchase the pills. She also disclosed that she met her dealer at Arkwright Lane, and not where she previously claimed to have met him. Sensing an opportunity to further uncover the truth, detectives skillfully steered the conversation to the Misty and Origel narrative. They revealed that there was no record of any calls between Leilani and the local convenience store Circle K, effectively dismantling another piece of her story.
She's really right there towards the front.
No, just you just
Yo, chat, y'all be taking on them per 30. Y'all be taking them per 30. Y'all be taking them per 30, chat. Yes. No, I don't take 30 perks. You take per 30. Bro, I ain't never take no per 30 in my life, nigga. Man, you out of here. You banned, nigga. Get him out of here.
Missy has no recollection at all. And she did not, and there's no communication. There's no communication between you or Missy on Missy's phone or your phone about you.
You get different phone numbers, it changes over a certain amount of time. The numbers that change over time.
especially if I'm paying for it. So that would be part of the reason that I get some improvement and that time to come off.
Just tell me exactly how you drove into the trailer park, how you drove in, and where Missy's house is.
And then trying to Missy's house is one of the very first houses on the right hand side. So I walk in and she locked up.
So you went to Missy's house. Did you go inside her house? She was just standing
I was just
outside.
standing inside. Yeah, I was trying to go. Like I knew that was hitting.
How long did y'all interact with Missy home?
2-3 minutes. It was a quick little conversation. Can't really do enough for mouth feelings.
Once again, Leilani stubbornly stuck to her version of events, but detectives could sense that she was nearing her breaking point.
She's got to understand. She doesn't have to be 100% truthful. 100%. This is not my way. That we're going to
Speak it. I can tell her now.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because
It's a lot of them, but not the.
Saudi. Oh my gosh.
I didn't know what that was. But I found it, and the card was one of the ones that I lost. And I found it when I got back to the house.
The detective's methodical and patient questioning ultimately led Leilani to abandon parts of her fabricated story, admitting that she had not seen Missy
But
that
she
night after all.
tweaking.
Detectives then carefully approached another
she
key detail.
tweaking.
Leilani
Hold
to
on.
abandon
Look at her,
parts of her
bruh.
fabricated story, admitting that she had not seen Missy that night after all. Detectives then carefully approached another key detail, Leilani's 2-minute stop at the dumpster in Azalea. Getting slowly entangled in the wordplay, Leilani finally admitted that she did stop by the dumpster.
When you did mention some money from the trash, the other day from the trash, and Stan was supposed to take trash out a few days ago, and there was spoiled food all in my car. So I pulled around and smelled like the ass.
Put around through that nigga that motherfucker. They say, get your ass in that trash can, buddy. Sad game.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like shrimp. It was not a week. Yeah, because I got in there, I was like, what is that smell? I felt that before, even though I go to 204. You know, I don't know that before, and I'm like, you know, it's hard. I don't know what's going to do. And we use Glade trash bags. Okay, I was like a Glade gray trash bags.
So, did you stop anywhere else at all?
I went straight back home, and that's when
Leilani told detectives that she had thrown away a trash bag containing stinking shrimp pasta from her car at the Azalea dumpster, and then returned straight home. This
that
was
nigga in a
yet
trash
another
bag.
detail
And
that
threw
had
that
not
nigga
been
in that
previously
mug.
disclosed. When questioned about why she hadn't mentioned it earlier, Leilani claimed she thought it was a minor and insignificant detail. Despite her explanation, detectives were deeply skeptical.
Look at my little
They strongly
homie, bro. He's
suspected that
asleep.
the trash bag contained Quentin, whether alive or deceased, rather than spoiled food. They tried to corner her about the reality of what was in the trash bag, but Leilani remained adamant that it was just discarded leftovers.
I can't do it no more. She threw my nigga in the motherfucking trash can. She threw my nigga in the motherfucking trash can, man. Threw my nigga in the trash can, bro. She threw the nigga in the trash can, dog. Threw my boy in the trash can, bro. No. She threw my dog in the trash can with some shrimp. That nigga boiled shrimp now. Here you go. Rest up, youngin. Oh, threw my boy in the trash can, dog.
In the end, Leilani also confessed to being a cocaine user when she was asked about rapidly changing.
Shawty take the fucking say, Angie know the lie. Angie know the lie. Angie know the lie. Angie take the fucking shit. Angie take the fucking shit. God damn. Chat. How many of y'all be taking the Percocet and the cocaine? And the cocaine. How many of y'all be taking the cocaine and the Percocet? I don't take no Percocet. I don't take. Nigga, you lying, bro. Let me look at your profile. Oh, for real though.
Scenes and details in her stories since her initial interview.
We got cocaine.
However, when the detectives turned their focus back to Quentin and pressed her for answers, Leilani fell silent, refusing to provide any information, simply stating that she didn't know anything about his disappearance. After the third interview, the dumpster at Azalea became a critical focal point for the authorities. Detectives were able to identify the specific waste man.
Nah, that one was loud. Yo, gang. I'm sorry, gang. You not no bullshit, bro. I'm just playing, dog. Hey, dog, I'm just playing, dog. You ain't no bullshit, bro. You was a good human being, bro. I don't want to play with you like that, dude. What's my youngest name? I forgot. I got my main
management company, Waste Pro, that was responsible for trash collection in that area. However, it had been over a week since the garbage trucks had made their rounds, dumping the contents in the Savannah landfill. Despite the daunting challenge this posed, investigators knew that sifting through the landfill was the only way to proceed in the investigation. On October 18, 2022, the Chatham County Police Department announced a massive search operation through literal tons of trash in hopes of finding some of little Quentin's remains.
Now, 22 days later, this is 2 weeks of that search at the landfill with nothing more from police about what they may have found so far and if there is more they are still looking for.
More than 100 law enforcement personnel and volunteers came together in an attempt to find the proverbial needle in a haystack. The trash, which had already been compacted by machinery to create more storage space, made the task even more overwhelming. The extensive search operation continued tirelessly, day and night, led by a dedicated team of heroes. By this point, the case had captured national attention. In the meantime, Leilani and her mother, Billie Jo Howell, appeared on a news channel to make a public appeal for Quentin's return.
I'm here. I've been here every day since this.
Shawty could tell you.
I'm not running.
Oh my God, Shawty, just be quiet, bruh. Shawty, just be quiet. Leave her mama about to bet her and shit. Her mom about to bet her and shit. Leave her mama like, mama finna bet her or shit, bruh. Hey, gang.
I'm not hiding. And if something does come up that I am at fault, I will take myself to that police station.
However, tensions escalated when a heated video surfaced between Howell and Quentin's babysitter, Michelle Marcia, in which Howell expressed her suspicions about Michelle's possible involvement in Quentin's disappearance.
Don't put nothing in your yard. Oh, I hate it. This is my baby, not yours. That's your right, but I text my baby. I text you and I told you I was my baby. I was gonna announce my phone. You didn't go get it. Your entire family, keep recording.
Don't take my phone.
She crazy.
Good, you were wrong. You were wrong. I begged you to help. I begged you to help. Put that on social media. I begged you to help.
Well, who is this lady again? That's her mom.
I said, hey, Michelle, please get the kids. You're a liar. Take them out. Good, because you're awful to say you're going to put a memorial. My baby's not dead. My baby's not dead. My baby's not dead. I thought you were a woman of God. You got Quentin? Do you have Quentin? I don't have Quentin. Maybe you do. Maybe you do.
White people be crazy.
In an interesting turn of events around this time, Leilani did something completely unexpected during the ongoing landfill
She gonna
search.
do some more dope stuff?
One of the lead detectives received a random text from Leilani Simons in which she tried to frame Danny as the one who went out on the night of Quentin's disappearance. However,
she trying to blame the husband on these niggas. No, Shawty, you can't do that. See, fellas, be safe out there, bro. She just tried to say the husband killed the motherfucking baby after she threw the nigga in the dumpster off the Percocet and the cocaine. She threw that nigga off the Percocet and the cocaine.
her message seemed more like a desperate and ill-thought-out attempt, as it lacked any credible or supporting details, raising further suspicions about her involvement in the case. After a whole month of digging into the massive landfill on November 18, 2022, workers made the grim discovery that the authorities had feared. Inside a partially torn trash bag, they found the skull, bones, and decomposed tissues of a toddler. The horrific discovery sickened the investigators and the forensic scientists who examined the remains.
They found twins.
Forensic reports were able to confirm.
They found my twin, bruh. Rip the twin though. No, real talk though. What? They done found my dog, bruh. She threw that nigga in the dumpster in the trash bag, gang. She threw my nigga in the dumpster in the trash bag, bruh. Crazy work. Crazy work. Damn, oh, my niggas, man.
Firm that the remains were of Quentin. For the final time, detectives gave Leilani a chance to reveal the truth. When she knew she had no way out, Leilani resorted to blaming her grisly actions on her abuse of drugs and claimed that she had no memory of hurting Quentin.
I told you the Percocet be making niggas tweak out. She was tweaking. She was tweaking and threw that nigga trash bag. They finna put her in the judge thing, and they take them when they take her to court. They gonna if they want to do it like that, they could put her, instead of putting her in jail, put them in a thing when it be how many people like this and shit, and they can't move their arm and shit. That's how they gonna have her, but they ain't gonna make her crazy and shit. They gonna take her out of jail.
On November 21st, 2022, Leilani Simon was arrested on 1 charge of malice murder, 2 counts of felony murder, 1 count of concealing the death of another, 1 count of making a false report, and 14 counts of passing on false information.
Dang, they
Throughout
threw
the
everything on
investigation,
Shawty.
detectives not only uncovered crucial leads from Leilani's cell phone, but also gained insight into her recent past and, moreover, into her character. The evidence gathered from Leilani's cell phone helped them understand what had mattered most to Leilani in the months leading up to Quentin's death, and equally telling, what seemed to not matter to her at all. In multiple text messages sent to Danny, Leilani portrayed an emotionally upset and depressed woman who desperately wanted all of Danny's attention. At one point, the situation had apparently gotten so bad that Leilani threatened to unalive herself.
See, I ain't gonna say no names, but I got so many story times, bro. I might do something, I don't know, but a girl did this to me like in middle school type shit. You know, I was like, she's like, I'm gonna hurt myself. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And guess what I said? Nigga, I don't care, nigga. I don't care, nigga. You think I care? You think I care? Word. Word.
Myself. I've tried over and over.
I can't love myself. I can't love myself. I take perk 30s. I take perk 30s because I can't love myself. I take Percocets.
And over and I failed. I screamed for help. And I don't get it. And Danny.
I love you. I love you.
I loved you with all of me, all of my heart. I loved you. And even now, after everything that I think has been brought to the light, hopefully it was everything, right? Even now, you look at me with the same look in your eyes that you have when you talk about Caitlin. I don't hear the love in your voice anymore. I don't feel the love in your touch anymore. And I definitely don't see the love in your eyes anymore. And you truly love.
Hey, love is a dangerous emotion. Love will make you do anything, bro. I'm saying it, bro. I'm scared to fall in love, gang. Cause if a shawty love me this much, she willing to throw a little younger in the dumpster. She love me so much, she'll throw a little younger in the dumpster. Hey, shit, I love you too, then, babe. I love you too.
Like you claimed you did, you wouldn't have done all that. Even when I was carrying your child and hating myself every day, crying myself to sleep every night because you did not want to have sex with me. You did not want to love me. You just did not want me. You couldn't love me. You couldn't do me right. So please,
Babysitter Michelle also came forward with an audio recording that captured a bit of
She's
Leilani's
crazy.
intense anger towards Quentin.
You think that we've had problems before? Watch. Because all it takes is one person with one picture to make one phone call, and I probably just lose all of them.
With all these character traits coming to light, it was easy to imagine a disturbing endpoint. Detectives and prosecutors believed that while Leilani was high on drugs, she had beaten Quentin to death. On October 14, 2024, the trials commenced for the murder of Quentin Simon. Leilani's defense based their side on a belief that the prosecution lacked any solid evidence and that their claims were mostly based on emotions rather than hard facts.
This whole case is about rumor, gossip, speculation, and innuendo, and ultimately the state's bold conclusions about what they say happened but can't prove. Unquestionably, this is an emotional case. I know that. I have 5 children, 4 grandchildren. So I understand how emotional this can be. But this case can't be decided based on emotions. It has to be decided on facts and evidence presented in this courtroom.
But Assistant District Attorney Tim Dean opened with a powerful 2-hour-long statement, leaving no detail uncovered. He covered the entire 1.5-month timeline from October 4th, when Leilani got her tooth pulled out, to the day she was arrested. Each of Leilani's inconsistent stories was presented to the jury, along with explanations of how they quickly unraveled and contradicted each other. The prosecution, led by Dean, meticulously presented the evidence gathered through the thorough investigation, which exposed Leilani's lies and her desperate attempts to conceal the truth of her actions. Among the witnesses, Melissa Bray, aka Missy, who apparently became Misty in Leilani's version, and on whom much of her story relied upon, clarified the truth through her own words.
She like, you gonna lie on me like that?
Missy.
Missy?
Missy.
M-I-S-S-Y?
Exactly.
Anybody ever call you Misty with a T?
No.
And at that time,
Misty. She'll have another big nickname.
I'm guessing roughly around maybe a month or so. Roughly.
It had maybe been roughly a month.
Roughly, yeah.
Melissa stated that the last time she had seen Leilani was more than a month prior to Quentin's disappearance, when Leilani pulled over by her home to ask for gas.
Did you ever have any in-person contact with her after that?
No.
She can't see us.
And again, this all happened in like July of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The next witness, Michelle Marcia, who babysat Quentin and Leilani's 2 other children, made bold statements about her experiences with Leilani. In her testimony, Michelle shared her view of what kind of mother Leilani was to her toddler son.
You said that Quentin would spend the night sometimes. Would both the boys spend the night or just Quentin?
Zane stayed a handful of times. Quentin stayed a lot.
And why is that? Why would Quentin stay overnight?
Honestly, Quentin loved us. He was close to us.
This nigga was 7 months talking about he loved you. You don't know that, shawty. Her mama, his nigga mama was just on her Percocet. Her nigga mama was on that Percocet. The Percocet. Any cocaine. You don't know that nigga loved you. That nigga was 7
And
months.
I just felt like he would be better off at our house. Because there was a difference in the love she showed between Zane and Quentin. And I felt bad, and I would work, and my daughter would say, "Can we just get him, Mom, because this happened today?" And I would say, "Yeah, call her and ask her if he can stay."
Can you think of some examples of how the defendant treated the boys differently?
Well, she was working at Bojangles, and she had brought food home. And she bet Quentin loved food. And every time he seen a bag, he would...
It look like you... No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
She would feed Zane before she fed Quentin. Every time. And I just thought that was strange.
How old is Zane?
she
I thought he was old.
in that conversation, did she explain more about, like, Zane had been through things with her?
Yes,
or anything
that
like
Zane had been her ride or die his whole life. And she did not like Quentin's father.
Obviously.
Another shocking revelation that surfaced.
My nigga got dreads, bro. I did not see the dreads, bro. I must have been tweaking. It did not look like he had dreads. It looked like it just cut off right here. It looked like he just cut off right here. I did not see the dreads, but that nigga black.
Investigation was that, despite Leilani's claims of being emotionally distressed about her strained relationship with Danny, she was engaged in a physical relationship with her drug dealer, Craig. Text messages found on her phone provided undeniable evidence, which significantly strengthened the prosecution's case against her.
At 12:17 a.m., Leilani initiates a phone call for 19 seconds with Craig. And then at 12:21 a.m., Craig says, "Door open." Then skipping to 1:22 a.m., the previous was at 12:21. So the last one was at 1:22, where she's saying, "I'm home, I loved those hugs." The following message is from Craig at 1:26 a.m. and it says, "Okay, not more than I did. I was about to grab that kitty one time."
One of the lead detectives of the case revealed that Leilani was out drinking the night investigators announced the landfill search for Quentin's body, and while in jail, she had been in a pen pal relationship with a convicted child. Leilani's emotional state leading up to the incident, along with testimonies revealing her mistreatment of Quentin, reinforced the prosecution's theory that, while under the influence of drugs, her announced the landfill search for Quentin's body, and while in jail, she had been in a pen pal relationship with a convicted child. Leilani's emotional state leading up to the incident, along with testimonies revealing her mistreatment of Quentin, reinforced the prosecution's theory that, while under the influence of drugs, her pent-up anger erupted, making Quentin a victim of her volatile behavior. The defense struggled to mount a strong argument.
How does that work, though? Shawty, you take Percocet and the weeds and the cocaine, and you just get mad, and you the first thing you think was the little nigga right here. The first thing you think was throw that nigga in the dumpster trash and beat on this nigga. You're crazy. Your mind is crazy, and then you want to jump and mess with a child, but you crazy.
Against the overwhelming evidence, leaving little room for doubt in the minds of the jury. After 10 days of trial on October 25th, 2024,
only 10
the
days.
Jury returned their verdict. Leilani Simon was found guilty of all 14 counts.
Chat, how many years she think she finna get? Chat, how many years she think she finna get? 10, 20, 100, life, 346, 367. Yeah, W chat, W stream.
Counts. In an emotional moment at the end of trial, the daughter of Quentin's babysitter took the stand and told Judge Tammy Stokes that the 20-month-old was like family. "I'm missing him every day, not waking up to see Quentin, not being able to go get Quentin no more." 1 month later, on November 21st, 2024, Judge Tammy Stokes sentenced Leilani to life in prison with an additional 10 years. The real truth about what Leilani actually did to her innocent baby remains shrouded in mystery, which is what makes this case even more terrifying. When Quentin is seen in rare images captured during his short life, the heart sickens to imagine what torment he may have endured that night. Billie Jo Howell, Leilani's mother, had hoped to gain full custody of Quentin by filing a petition in September 2022, but fate had different plans. Billie Jo put her residence up for sale after Leilani was sent to prison for good, closing a painful chapter in her life. Despite the tragic circumstances surrounding Quentin's life, there were those who truly cared for him. Michelle, his babysitter, was one of the few people who consistently showed love and affection to Quentin. She had a bond with him that was full of care, unlike the toxic environment he was surrounded by at home. Quentin found solace and joy in Michelle's presence, and in those brief moments, he was loved and cherished.
Oh my God. Wow. Hold on, bro. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Ooh. Bruh. She done. This girl done did her baby the worst way. Did that in the worst way. Y'all like those edits? Alright, looking, bruh. She just. Hold on. Bruh. I just sat there for a whole hour and listened to a girl threw her baby in a trash can. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at my OBS and shit. But look at y'all, bro. But she done threw her baby in the trash can, bro. This bitch crazy, bro. She beat on the nigga. She beat that nigga, and then threw him in the trash can with some shrimp, boiled shrimp, bro. She threw that nigga in with some boiled shrimp, bro. That's crazy, bro. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? She threw the nigga with some boiled shrimp, bro. And then she tried to lie about it. And it all was horrible. Rest in peace, my OG, bro. Rest in peace, OG, man. Good about that trash, bro. Hey, look, bro. W video, well, L video. Rest in peace, my yoga. But, hey, I got my brain all messed up. Rest in peace, gang. Rest in peace, gang go though. But road to 1K, tunnel vision, dog. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that. You know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Y'all watch YouTube. That's why you watch me, gang. I'm for your entertainment. I'm here for your entertainment, gang go. So for me entertaining you, all you could do is like, comment, and subscribe for me, please. Like, please, can't you do that? I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all, man. Shout out to my boy New Zealand. Shout out to you, gang. I was talking to you on Monkey Gang. Shout out to you. Hopefully you see this. Hopefully you watch the whole video because I shout you out, you and your homie. Road to 1K, tunnel vision, man. I love y'all, man. Rip the OG, dog. Rip the OG, man.